Welcome back, everyone. We are going to jump right back in with Rona Brooks. We are in the New Game Plus. We have elected to go through the main storyline a second time. So we have our character here. We are going through the Retribution quest line. We are now to go see Vina Cargill down in R&D to get the implant and learn how to use it so we can go infiltrate Infinity Ltd.
Are you sure you're okay?
I've got my
You left
eye on
pretty
you.
fast.
I'm fine. I really thought that formula would be the one, and it blew up in my face. Almost literally.
It was your first test run. Could have been worse.
Yeah. Hey.
That smoke's long since cleared. It's the smell that's lingering. But it's no worse than
supposed to
that
attach
nightmare
that
staged on
clockwise.
television.
Or counterclockwise.
You know what I wouldn't mind seeing? If somebody came in and redid the dialogue for the security guards. They're just hostile, blatantly
You want
hostile.
to chat? Find Demarcus. He's always willing to talk someone's ear off.
Our floor's off limits to most people. Kind of nice to have a guest.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me
This
nervous.
unit is not suited for addressing
I've already
mental
checked
health
it 4
concerns.
times.
It's good to see you again. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Well, what exactly does this internal neural amp do?
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
Well, that sounds almost like mind control to me.
Hey, let's not get carried away there. That terminology is a bit heavy-handed. So, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, just don't fry my brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
I'm sure everything's going to be all right.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
All right.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest immediate ingestion of a moderate quantity.
I don't appear.
I can see how neurosurgery might be a little intimidating, but Vina and I have been doing this for a long time.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, let's get this party started.
I want the good drugs now. Don't skimp. This is Retribution now. Oh, and right on time, I'm dehydrated and malnourished.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. you feeling? You look good?
Well, thank you. Everything seems to be the same, actually.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Understood.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Okay.
I have performed a cursory scan of your vital signs. You are currently alive.
Well, thank you for that little bit of wisdom. What in the world is Steve 2? A cocktail made from Aurora and the Chem. Oh. Of time and improves hand-eye coordination. Really? I did not know.
I am not permitted to perform medical practices.
Alright, so we gotta go upstairs to the observation deck. Alright, press LB to open your scanner, and target the person you want to manipulate. Press A to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Once a person has manipulated, it never fails. As soon as I sit down and start doing this, and then, man, the yawns just keep coming. And it's like it's only like 7:30 here, 7:45. Once a person has been manipulated, select the object or person you want them to interact with. Alright. There he is. Boom. Manipulation. And then we have to wait. Is he manipulated? I don't get it. And I think therein lies the problem. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, select the person, and then let's go over, let's say right there. Alright, so use manipulation on, alright, DeMarcus. Activate. Alright, there it is. I don't know that I have to tell him to do anything else, right? He is manipulated. Oh. Well, I would if he wasn't hiding. And therein this is why I don't use it when I go on that mission. I don't really feel like it works. Alright. Like right now, you see what I mean? There's nothing. I'm clicking on the door. And then I can select him, right? And then I can select him. God dang it. Are they coming up or are they want me to go down? Well, since it's pointing there.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Didn't feel like anything at all to me, really.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
What if I had used it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
You didn't feel violated at all?
Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
I'd never be comfortable as someone's puppet.
Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know. Besides, the neural isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
I still can't get over how incredible that was. I really don't remember that.
Can't get anything done around here.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Now they've switched up and changed what they say. It's still annoying, but they have changed it.
wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope her promise of no brain damage holds true as well.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Retribution Industries.
We'll make him wish he never heard of Project Dominion.
And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Option B.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed.
I'm
Now,
hard to kill.
Depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have three targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
How far in can I get with that identity?
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business. That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
What about the people that know about it, like Lucas himself?
Anyone who comes forward to defend Lucas would be prosecuted as either aiding or being an accessory to these crimes. They all know career suicide when they see it. As for Lucas himself, if he wants to speak up and add corporate theft to his laundry list of crimes, fine. But who's going to believe him? No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
So who's left to deal with once the civilians are gone?
I'm told security has masks to handle the situation, so the guards will still be stationed in the building. It's also possible they'll activate their building's defense system as well. You may run into a few automated turrets, so you'll still want to try and stay out of sight.
Where's the computer that I need to use the passcode on?
If the information Simon provided is accurate, you can reach the control systems through a computer located in the maintenance area. It's a pretty convenient stop if you enter in through the roof access.
Good. Less people in the building, the better.
My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit.
There it
It
is.
should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
I could have used that a long time ago. So this is make me officially, make me a senior ranked operative.
Please, you're an exception. But we can talk promotion after you pull off this assignment.
Suit or no suit. They'll never know I was there.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
I'm giving the Overseer program to David.
Ularu assured me it's safe.
The Overseer program will purge itself once its primary function is complete. The only thing left on that slate will be proof of Infinity's crimes.
All right. I'd love to see the look on his face when this story comes out.
You and me both. So, any final questions before you go?
How's the internal neuroamp going to come in handy here?
You have the ability to manipulate others. If someone's in your way, you could get them to move. If someone has a keycard, that means you have a keycard. The possibilities here are really up to you.
All right, ready to go.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
I look forward to listening to SSNN.
You'd think Ularu would know I'm heading right to Dalton's
You have
office.
the program.
Here, I hope you can find the evidence you need.
I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look.
Well, he does that. I was expecting this sooner. See the operative helmet? I hate it, but... And then this is the suit.
Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Olaru's guilt.
So Olaru was going to frame Misako and use her overseer program to do it. She's just going to use me to plant fake evidence against Misako?
There's no doubt. Should you have even noticed the upload, the program itself is designed to ignore any stop commands. It would have been too late.
One down, one to go. Time to pay Infinity a visit.
Yes, I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Misako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
All right.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
My company's future might be riding on this deal.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
You've chosen Chunks. What a great choice.
I'm just going to see if we can spruce this suit up a little bit. See if there's anything we can do to it. All right. Oh, so there is. That's for sure. All right. All right, so that's the helmet. Where's the suit? Hey, double down on that. All right. Mm-hmm. Holy cow. just in case. Oh look, we can modify the swimwear. You never know, right? You never know. Armor plated. Oh wait, dang it. All right.
The Chunks family is happy to see you.
You would think she'd just go back to her work now that all the trouble's done. She ran all the way over there because of some trouble. Oh, we gotta go to New Atlantis. $11,000. You see that? So old Earth data drive that just appeared.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Colony War.
The law's the law, sir, and that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestyle Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
Are you alright? I didn't mean to disturb you.
I apologize for snapping. No, I'm definitely not alright. I've got work to do at the embassy. And our overly diligent security officer over there won't let me enter the city. Claims I need a diplomatic visa, which I have never needed before in all the time I've visited New Atlantis.
You know anyone that can help? I can talk to him for you.
Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
Alright, sure. My good deed for today.
Thank you. I'll wait here until the embassy sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
Really got to find out what mod
Sergeant
she's
Yumi's
part
looking
of.
for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. We're clear.
All right, let's see. Where are we?
Stay safe out there.
The embassy is over that way. So we got a couple of ways we could go. Not sure who this is. Oh, is that Infinity?
Don't be nervous.
All right.
You got this.
Well, we're going to go all the way over here first. Get our good deed done.
Bobby so much.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Not going to make it all the way. Or are we? Wow. Almost made it, actually.
The guards will check you at the elevators. Try not to make a fuss. Welcome to the Freestar Embassy. Is there something I can help you with?
Representative Chisholm. He's being held at the spaceport by UC Security.
Typical UC Security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
Hey, no problem. 4,500 credits? Sure. That pays half my landing dues. Or fees.
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone insults you.
See, now, I'm trying to think. So we got the overseer program. We got these things. But if we look at the notes, I don't think they showed us a map, but I don't think we actually have it in our inventory. So yeah, we don't have it in our inventory, so there's no way for us to pull up the map ourselves. So we can either go through the headquarters or go in through the roof access. It almost seems better to go in through the roof, because that means everything's downward. If we go in and get to the market research floor, we then will have to go up for two different things. I believe this is the roof access right here, the upper access. All right. All right, let's see. Wish me luck on this, all right? All right, so. Boom. And look at that. All right. First person. Away. We might be able to get through this in a completely drug-induced state. All right. First things first.
exit and contact emergency services.
Point. I don't need Paramore there. And do I have Frostwolf? There it is. Alright, so first things first. How do I get in? Is there a way out? I don't think there's any way out besides the front door. Yeah, I don't see any other. It'd been great if there was another exit. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. All right. Can we get over here? Yep. We are going down. Okay. Here's a. See, I wish there was a map that we could pull up right here, right now. Know what I mean? But that would be great. I think I have to go out this way. So what I want to do is we're going to save. Open this while he's kind of busy. See where we can send him. It's only temporary. Do I need to actually even send him anywhere? I do not. Actually, I do, because I need to go that way. Wait, which way? Where are you? Fail. Is there a timer? I think there is. He is not a willing participant. But I don't want to try anything. Come on. Why doesn't it work? See, look. He'll go over there. Okay. I'm gonna get seen. There's no way. Luckily, what the frick? Why would you tell me to go this way? Are you kidding me? Why would you tell me to go that way? This is back to the office right here that I was looking down at. I have to go. I should go that way. Alright. He's yawning over there. Let's go look. Is there a way out? There is no way out. Can't get up to the lights. told you, I can never get through this thing. Because, one, I think if I actually had a real map, I could figure out how to get through. Two, you saw what the thing did. It ran me right into the guy that was just stationed there. There was a guy posted right there. You see, look, I can't do anything with this guy. So even the amp, the neural amp, doesn't even work or do anything for you. Is he still there? Still there. Yeah. Well, I can't reload. Well, because it's just annoying to reload. Because I'd have to back all the way out the game and then load back up. If I just reload, it won't load all the mods. Do I have a disruptor? I do not. It's very not cool that the amp doesn't work. Comment in the leave a comment if you know why it doesn't work, or is it intended that it's not supposed to work on everybody? And then I know it's not supposed to work on everyone, but so far it worked on what, 2 out of 5. And yeah, I did run smack dab into. I am clicking the amp right now. So it's not even giving me the opportunity. I don't want to do this. But I feel like Yes, I wanted to be able to do this without taking anybody out. But I just don't feel like, and then that maybe is, and again, it's me. Maybe I don't have that mindset needed. Needed to stealthily get past everybody. And I tried. I really did try. I was more than willing to do everything necessary I feel bad. I literally did not want to take anybody out. Doesn't open. Can we get in? Can we get down to R&D from here? Thanks. I would love to go down through the vents. That would be great. Trust me, leaving dead bodies all over the place, it's not the way I wanted to do this. And trust me, I've done this a lot messier too. You know what? The one thing they could have added that would make this really great is a knockout and hide system. 3 of them. Here's that moment where you could use one of those hacking abilities, right? Where you could just remote hack and turn something off. That would be great right now. He found me. He doesn't have a key card. No, don't want to save. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, you only live once. I can still probably get out of here without having to kill everybody. I didn't see this before. No, I couldn't avoid. I couldn't pass up the loot. Okay. Technically, it wants me to go all the way the back around. Sure would have been nice to have like a... Alright, where was that thing that came in on? Was it further up? Yep. All right, let's see what we got. We got to put back on and take off. All right. Well, everybody had cleared out anyway. Uh-oh. We're having issues. What do I still have on that I shouldn't have on? All right, we got the hat. The gloves, the cape, skirt. All right, got the hat on. Let's take this off. Just in case. Okay. Something's going pretty funny.
One of our sponsors.
Something's weird. Very weird right now. Take the cape off. Take that off. Take the gloves off. Skirt. Alright. Okay. Could it be the, what's the name still playing? What do you call it?
See that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Alright, well, we can't go talk to David until we get this sorted.
Some UC sightseeing? You should pay New Homestead a visit. See how they lived way back in the early 22nd century.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait an hour. Alright. I'm dehydrated. Alright. I probably wasn't hungry. I don't know what's going on with my head right now. The Paramore, what's the name should have worn off. The frost, everything should have worn off. This is like the weirdest thing ever.
Boo! Did I scare you?
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I can't go this way.
Listen.
We are going to grab this real quick.
Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got?
No,
That's all I can do.
we're going to leave it there. You can't do anything. That we don't want to do or touch until after doing the UC quest line. But the Lazarus Project, there's a slate right there. You grab that and that starts up that mission. This is bugging me. So we're going to go back to first person for right now.
Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay. Can I help you?
I think I have a news story for you. One that you might be very interested in.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
I think Infinity LTD's growing body count due to unauthorized human trials says it all.
Corporate greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim.
All the evidence you need is on this slate.
Good. The less investigation we need to put into this, the faster I can prepare the broadcast. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
I'm pretty sure you already know the answer to that.
Well, you can't blame me for trying. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
The concerned citizen.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
All right. I obviously have some work to do too to finding my head. It's there. It's just cloaked.
It's going to
And I don't know for how long. See, there we are right there. Well, I'm going to put my gear back on. I do like to dress. Or should we switch to the swimsuit? All right. Put the hat back on. Yeah, my face is cloaked. My head is cloaked. Isn't that something? Wait. That might be it. Nope. They just don't want to show. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go get yelled at. It probably is going to be like that until I reboot the game. I'm thinking the helmet might have done something, which I'm not sure what it would have done, but something. Yeah. Hold on a sec. I want to look at one thing real quick. Okay, see, so the helmet does show up. But that doesn't mean anything. That just means her head could be invisible underneath. So then when we come over here and take it off, see what it's doing? Which doesn't make any sense. All right, here we go. Gonna get yelled at.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment.
I'm sorry. I didn't intend for anything to happen.
If only intent mattered. All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are.
The tools didn't work.
You at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp.
I did. It was extremely useful.
And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count?
Yeah, it would have been great if it worked.
Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant left several dead at the Infinity Ltd building. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom, so this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Retribution buys Infinity. No one loses their job.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By
As it always
incorporating
happens.
Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
You know, a corporation like Retribution can shape any employee into a valuable one.
That's certainly our hope. Any employee with a sense of drive is sure to show themselves. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
They'll be on your side. I know I can convince them of the benefits.
I know you can as well. So now you're fully aware of my expectations. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
She's telling me to use the useless stem or amp to get their buy-in. First things first. Drugs work better than the amp.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm happy to answer any questions. Hey, I wanted to speak to you about the meeting as well.
An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Of course. We can save the jobs of thousands of people. We should do it.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
You have the opportunity to do some good here. Why not take it?
That is a plea more well spent on Genevieve or Alexis. I prefer to focus on the numbers and leave emotions out of my decision-making.
Mm-hmm. You don't give me any choice, do you? Well, we'd be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salary numbers.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
I think it was well handled. It proves how capable Masako is at handling any situation.
And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
Misako remained cool and stuck to a plan. Prematurely releasing this information would have only caused panic.
I agree. Should Masako have informed us too early, we may have all turned on each other. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The internal neuroamp. Tech like that is dangerous and should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
Can you guarantee all of your employees can afford one?
The guarantee depends on if we're willing to make the financial commitment to outfitting each employee with at least a shielding component. A cost that's not lost on me as CFO.
Right. And when a rival discovers how to override it, we'll have pure chaos.
I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point. Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
If operations starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team. And how's
great.
my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
My head has disappeared. Nah, I'm used to waking up in strange places.
Reminds me of my undergrad days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I assume you're joking, right? I'll have to get that documented, and we'll definitely want to run a few tests if not. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
I think this tech is dangerous. No one should have this sort of power.
I hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day. This is groundbreaking work. My life's work.
You're scientists, hear me out. Just look at it from every angle.
Fine. Make your case.
Listen to reason. You're too smart to just ignore the negatives.
Damn the negatives. You're right. I really haven't been taking everything into account.
If the neuroamp backfires, your reputation would be ruined.
You really think they could come after me? Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper monster. But you're right. In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
Right. You're not a monster. You just got lost in the excitement.
It is. It really is. For years, my only focus has been, is this possible? And then, how do I make it work?
Mm-hmm.
I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
There's bound to be something inspiring or new in their research.
That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
All right. You be good. All right. She likes me already. Are you okay?
Is Misako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Maybe. I didn't realize there were sides to take.
In this business, there's always a side. And right now, I'm backing Misako. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Coming to the rescue of all those innocent workers will really look good for us.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
Nice, nice. You know, if you really want to keep Ryujin in the public's good graces, there is this one big thing that you need to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
The neuroamp. Research really should be banned.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal neuroamp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
I don't think there's any way you can reveal tech like this and keep the public's favor.
Of course there is. You just have to know the right way to spin it. As any good marketing person knows, the public doesn't know what they want until we tell them. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
I didn't get her for the neuroamp, though. Oh, goodness. All right. There's a Diplotta in there.
So much work to do. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
I heard you're not a fan.
You're correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd. Is the Pandora's box of corporations.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity far outweigh the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
Well, if anyone can navigate the loopholes and ease minds during this acquisition, it'd surely be you.
A certain amount of confidence during the negotiations would go a long way in this situation.
And then our profits would be enough to fund any... Well, no, basing your decision off possibility that something might happen sounds pretty silly to me.
I suppose I might be overreacting a little. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
You're right. If you want a real legal nightmare, I'd say the neuroamp. That fits the bill.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me,
I wouldn't.
I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight.
Right?
I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Agreed. I don't think the neuroamp should never see the light of day.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Misako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
All right. Thank you. All right, so I don't know what's up there. Oh, my boy, Mr. Dalton. Hey, sir.
Should prove to be very interesting.
I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Yep. Yes, but I refuse to use the internal neuroamp to ensure votes.
Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago.
Well, that's good to know.
I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
Yeah, we saw firsthand how dangerous that tech is. It should never go to market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
Right? Exactly. All right, the acquisition is worth the work, right? I know your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Can I be the one to go after her and take her out? She tried to frame my girl. Alright, I got one more, I think. Who am I convincing? Am I trying to convince Ularu to not use the very thing that she used? Yep. So I'm going to get her to vote a certain way. All right. I am all drugged up right now.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
If you acquired Infinity Ltd, you'd save jobs. I feel like you just want to be difficult. It's good public perception.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
Look. I'm not using the neuroamp on anyone. It's too dangerous.
That neuroamp is a breakthrough. It gives us the edge in any situation, so get used to it. Besides, most on the board would agree. So why not use it to seal Infinity's fate?
Why are you so against acquiring Infinity?
The corporate world will hear SSNN's story and believe Ryujin exposed Infinity because they stole from us. It sends a strong message. But acquiring Infinity could be interpreted as a safety net. Infinity tried to screw us over, yet they still survived. We need to be sending a much stronger message. If you mess with Ryujin, we'll shut you down. Period.
You need to listen to reason here. You know acquiring Infinity is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the neuroamp in this meeting.
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
The neuroamp is dangerous. That tech only spells trouble for Ryujin.
Dangerous indeed. For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos.
Yep.
The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Yeah, like packing your things. I feel so awful. I feel dirty. Just dirty. Right? Did I get my head back yet? Nope. No wonder that. That's why they don't trust me. My head's not there. Alright. We'll take... God dang it. It's there. It's just cloaked. See, that's what he's looking at me kind of funny. He's like, "You okay?" Yeah. You don't have a head. I do.
All right,
it's cloaked.
As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
The announcement would garner public faith in Ryujin.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Couldn't we have voted on the neuroamp first?
Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Imogene was just another victim. Laura set her up.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Send me after her. You're finished here, Laura.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
And that is why they'll send me
The
after
only
you.
regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
I believe work on the neuroamp needs to be shelved.
The internal neuroamp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it? Well,
The moment the public learns about it, no one will trust anyone anymore, especially Ryujin.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but she's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
I must agree. We can't go through with production on technology like this until certain safeties can be guaranteed.
very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
All against?
Nay.
Vina, prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth?
She's looking at me like I got something to do with all this.
None?
Nope.
This concludes our order of business for today.
I'm surprised she's looking at me. You can't find my head.
Only there were more hours in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking interesting today.
Right? That's the no head thing.
Shelving the internal neuroamp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
Well, maybe now you see why the internal neuroamp is dangerous. The board agrees. This decision is for the best.
The truth remains. Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us.
Mm-hmm. And I lost my
You've proven
head.
yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
A headless asset. If that's it. That's quite a compliment coming from you.
It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
I still am. To tell you the truth. Whatever it takes to keep Ryujin on top.
My thought exactly. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it.
Can you give me the details on my new position?
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
All right. Thank you. How much did I get? Dang it. I missed it. Hopefully it was like a lot. It was a lot. I think. I don't know. I don't know how much money I had. My girl is back. My girl is back. We're going to go talk to her. No one's more happy to talk to Imogene than me. Where is she? Wait. You said... God dang it.
Something you need?
No. Wait a minute. You cannot what? What can I do?
Taking a break?
No. What's the latest news, man?
You didn't hear this from me, but you remember Tomo, your hot date from Terrabrew on day one? Apparently, he finally fulfilled his dream of being a field op. With a competitor. You ask me, nothing good will come of it. The guy's a bundle of nerves and a hothead to boot.
What's the latest news?
I heard we lost one of our key informants. Ularu's pretty livid about it, and has the techs digging into who's responsible. Rumor is, he had a really pissed off ex that finally got her revenge. They let Camden go today. Good at his job, always reliable but high maintenance, Camden. Yugo's holding out on me, but I bet you anything it was related to Bayou.
Oh, goodness.
Only that some drama went down during the security update. You know, the one where they kicked us all out of the building for a free day off. Security's keeping pretty tight-lipped about the whole thing. I'm betting they found some dirt on someone's personal computer. Either that, or someone was dumb enough to try and break in.
Yeah, who would do that?
What's not news today? Imogene exonerated, Ularu off the board for trying to set up both Imogene and Masako. Last mistake she'll ever make. Masako will make sure of that.
I hope they send me after her.
Do you even listen to SSNN? That news about Drexler is so damning. The man condoned murder for hire and illegal human trials. Like he wanted to compete with Vae Victis for crimes against humanity. The settled systems isn't going to forget that anytime soon.
All right, man. You take care.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system?
I don't know why she keeps talking about Mr.
Make
Cho.
it quick. I have a deadline.
Dude, eat something, man. Holy cow. You're getting skinnier by the minute. Hey.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
Really? Right back to work?
Of course. If you think anyone here believes in downtime, forget it.
Well, it's good to see you back in the office, Imogen.
And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
So I don't get to deal with you anymore?
No, but try to see that as an improvement, since I certainly do. The mission board is more efficient for both of us.
What kind of assignments are these?
Nothing you aren't already familiar with. You experienced the majority of what we do here during your training, if you recall. Uploading a few files, manipulating a narrative or two, obtaining schematics, it's just more of the same.
Well, I guess that makes your job a lot easier.
I wish. Assignment approval isn't exactly riveting work. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course.
Well, thanks, Imogen. I'll see you around.
You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Yes, there we go. Just for me, open door. You open those doors. And arms. Look at that. Just in case. And then, look at that, a recon stem, a pilata. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have. I knew she was into me. And then look at that. A Kraken okay. It'd be nice to have a computer that worked. And then there we have it. Sabotage Laredo Firearms, plant evidence at the Trade Authority, and hack Laredo Firearms. So they really have it out for Laredo. All right.
If you happen to see Lyndon on this floor,
I wonder whose office this is. See, they have their own board too.
I've got my eye on you.
We've come a long way to being headless. Yeah, I just don't know what's causing that. You can see she's all there. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove everything. Oop, didn't mean to do that. All right. That is weird. Can you see my head?
No time to chat. I'm on duty.
Okay. Do you see my head?
No time to chat. I'm on duty.
Oh, well, the hat came back. We didn't have a hat for a minute there. Interesting. All right, we got to figure out what we're doing next. Oh, yeah. All right, did we ever... All right, the Trackers Alliance, so we still have to go to the headquarters. Talk to Sarah. Go to the secret outpost. All right, so it's further out than we can go, so we would have to jump here. Deserted pumping station. Don't know if I've ever visited one of those. Do we want to check it out real quick? Just checking it out, see what it's got. We're at the end of it today. We're not going to jump into anything major. Storage platform. Abandoned industrial compound. Sand-swept Starfreight warehouse. Abandoned fortified starport. A biochemical silo. This is probably the pumping station. Ship landing site. What are those? Oh, it's alive. What's here? Pirates. Well, they can't see me anyway. My head's gone. Technically, you can't shoot me in the head because you can't see my head. But I, on the other hand, see, she has a head. She has a head too. So does he. So does she. See? So this is a pumping station. What else does it look like? Let's look around here first. Yes. The answer to your question is yes. I just shot into an area, not actually seeing the guy, but based on the fact that there was a thing above him, identifying who or what he was. Look at that. Oh, what she was. I was just able to hit her with dumb luck. I am detected. They may have pets. Or there's someone I'm not seeing. It's interesting. I have very little regard for the people here that I'll just blindly shoot in areas knowing that I'm alerting them to my presence. I will put my gun up against yours anytime. My weapon is on point. See, I really truly hate when you, yeah, see? There you go. See that? I should be able to walk up. When do you gotta get to come out? Oh, shoot. I'm kind of thinking you are a little probably wishing you hadn't found me. You know what I mean? At this point. Well, I was, and I am still right here. No, it's not, because you guys are still alive. I mean, the sooner we rectify that, the better. Ooh. I'm drinking on the job. No magician. I have no magical skills whatsoever. But I am relying on your inability to work together. No, I didn't. Here, does that give you an idea that I'm still here? Or are you still hoping that I scattered? Really? Nope. Oh. Dang. Wow. That really went bad for you. It's like he couldn't even You can even drum up like an offense there. You got knocked off. Okay. Well, we're not done inside here yet. There's more loot. I'm just like, you talk pretty tough, but I mean, it's just not going very well for you. Hello? Is Pico there? Hello? Nope, not there.
I'm going to find you.
I don't know that that's really what you want to do. I need to not burn to death while looting. I'm actually not running. I have no intentions on running. Well, at least not yet. I mean, you guys still... Yeah, see? That... Oh. That was your chance. I don't know to do what. Did she say sorry? Did she say sorry for all the smack talk? Technically, that's not all I have, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That's really all I need at this point. Just like 3 or 4 shots to your brain dome, and there's not much else I need to do. But since it's telling me I'm hidden, that makes it sound like there's more of you around. Stairs that I could have used to come down instead of leaping down and risking. Well, that's what we like to see. Risking a broken leg, ankle. You're completely overloaded. Why does it sound like you have monkeys in cages? There we go. That will pay for the next time I need to land and port. All right, let's use this moment. We have a crap ton of space available. All right. What else do we got? Resources. All right. I think we got everybody, tell you the truth. Maybe. Okay. All right. I wasn't expecting such a low level. Where's our vehicle? There it is. Hey, don't look at me like that. Oh my gosh, look at all these robots just lined up. All right. So, that would be the end of it. So, remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys. Later.